Hello, good day everybody. Coco here again with a little follow-up. Yesterday's video was, as my friend would say, clear as mud. So what I'd like to do is, in fielding some questions, I thought, let me just do a quick follow-up and maybe explain the sequence of events a little bit clearer, hopefully. In short, I had an episode, shortness of breath, couldn't breathe, hyperventilated. I had a second episode like that on another day. The kicker was the Saturday that I had that, but I passed out 3 times. So overnight, I started feeling uneasy. Something was wrong. We made a decision to call the paramedics, see what they recommended. They said, yes, get into emergency. Once in the emergency, which is just down the road, they gave me a medication that would lower my heart rate, was over 140. So I'll explain what he suggested was happening, and it was called a heart flutter after they put me on a monitor. I took a picture of what he described. So you've got your 4 chambers of the heart, and this is what he drew. My blood was flowing over 140 whatever revolutions in the upper 2 chambers and not descending properly into the lower ventricles. So while all that's going on, I had low blood pressure. When they put me on something to abate that and bring down the rapidity, it lowered my blood pressure. So it became a danger. And that happened when they decided to transfer me to another facility, bigger hospital with cardiologists by the team. And en route, my paramedic said, hey, listen, your blood pressure is so low, it's too low. If things happen to, basically if I coded, they were going to turn on the lights and get me there. I already asked, anyway, all that aside, getting bogged down with details. So the process going forward over the next day or two was to get me in, have something called a TEE. I'm going to see if I can get it right. I'll have to come back to that one again. But basically they wanted to go in and through the esophagus and scope things out and see what was going on. Then the goal was to follow with an ablation, and that would take those revolutions and put a brake to them so I could have proper blood circulation. Those things are done. All is well. I had one setback with a delay, and I'll talk about some of this separately because all of these things I bring up have questions, and sometimes we don't even realize our questions have questions. So anyway, in short, this is what they gave me. 4 chambers of the heart and a tiny little scope, check things out. Then another scope came in and they created a little blockage, so now I have proper circulation. With that, up goes your blood pressure. And I'm typically low, so that's something new for me to consider is, it's not bad. It's just something new. I'm so used to being low blood pressure, low cholesterol. So I guess one of the things I kind of discovered about myself today, and I want to challenge myself, is I was getting dressed. I thought, I'm going to go home and check on my flowers. Because I had planted all these little flowers, they're pollinators, so that I could dry them and put them in my papers. And they suffered, with me being gone and Ernie being preoccupied. So he's been busy double watering them top and bottom. And I thought, I'll get dressed and go check my flowers. And I actually had, not panic, but a sense of, I can't do that. I'll be all alone if something happens to me. I can't do that to Ernie. So I realized, I kind of gave myself a hurdle to overcome. So hopefully this time next week, I'll be able to feel comfortable going solo out there and checking on things. It's not that far, but it is up and down steps. So I guess I didn't really realize you start to have little fears creep in. The other one is driving. I've been cleared to drive. The doctor said things overall look pretty good. I mean, I should feel great. you know, they did the scope and things look better. I mean, for my age and my weight and all of that. So he said just one area will strengthen, and he wants to see me by the end of the next year or this year. So, well, it's 3 months away, but still, that's better than I got to see you by tomorrow. So, anyway, my goal is to overcome those little victories. And then another goal is to get off anything diabetic related, and I'm already off insulin. And I'd like to talk about that a little further, and I'll do a follow-up video. Of course, if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments or just reach out through private message. I want to walk you through what I've been doing that brought me some success with blood sugar levels. And, you know, basically at this time, I'm down to 2 meals a day, try to keep them 15 carbs each, or a total of 45 to 60 for the day. And that has brought my blood sugar levels extremely low. And I can be off insulin at the moment. So my goal is to get the other medicine out of my system, and he allowed me to just keep it at half. So these are victories. Those are just great things. Of course, you wish, you know, you're not eating as much. You wish the weight loss would come, but that's another challenge. But I will tackle that later. In the meantime, my regimen is just keep doing what I'm doing. I'll share those tips with you. And I'm excited because I know a lot of folks struggle with this. And if you do, and anything I can offer you helps you, that'll be such a boon for you. And, you know, we all want to get on with our lives, get on with the business of living. So I'm going to sign off here. Be looking for more videos. Just wanted to do a quick update. If you have any further questions, please just reach out or comment. And I really appreciate the support. So thank you, thank you. I'm back. Coco's back. I joked with Ernie, this is the year of Coco. Toodles.